wild. Anyway, I'm ordering that Lego set, guys. I'm ordering that son of a bitch. I'm ordering that. I don't give a shit. I'm ordering it. I'm not right now. I'm gonna order that shit, and we may have to build it together. This Waffle House, back to where I was. I remember it was this Waffle House is pretty good. I always recommend when people want to say, "Hey, if I go to Waffle House, what's the best time to go to Waffle House?" It's in the middle of the night. The middle of the night, you can if you want a little bit more chaos, find a Waffle House that's next to like a nightclub area and go around 2 a.m. when the bars are closing. And so if you go around 2 a.m. when the bars are closing, you may get a fight. You may. You may not. Aspen, you've been to Waffle House, you know. Uh, I think this is the Waffle House. No, that's McDonald's. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, there it is. This Waffle House right here. I have gotten sick from this Waffle House. It is tucked back in here. Well, this must be when they remodeled it. They had to remodel it, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I have yet to get that, but Waffle House over the years. What did they remodel? They went through and remodeled a bunch of them. I wish they hadn't have touched the one that I really like. Oh no. So anyway, this Waffle House I got food poisoning from. Like one of the only ones I've ever gotten it from. And I don't remember I don't know what happened. Go with new. So what did you who here has been to the Waffle House? Who here has been to a Waffle House? I bet Aspen has. If Aspen hasn't, see they say it's a Waffle House in the middle of Orlando. It's not. It's not in the middle of Orlando. And baby, you got your order wrong because you ordered it wrong. So they used to have jukeboxes in Waffle Houses. Well, they still have jukeboxes in them. They took the ones out that were the record ones that played the 45s because there's Waffle House specific music. So they were all 70s AMI. You're probably a Huddle House. It was probably called Huddle House, crotch. Um, if you wanted a wild party, Aspen, not long ago, somebody got shot through at the drive-through this Checkers waffle shop, and so this Checkers is by Old Town. This place is called Old Town. Not that long ago, somebody got killed in the drive-through this Checkers. It was like last year or something. They got killed. The road rage shit at this Checkers. If you wanted a wild show for that, that may be a little bit too extreme for you, but I used to come here to Old Town. They changed this a lot. I used to come here on they used to have a set. Well, they still have the Saturday Night Cruise, but they changed it a lot. Um, it wasn't anything like it used to be last time I was there, as far as Old Town goes. All right, so those are the three Waffle Houses I've been to in Orlando area. Aspen and I have probably Aspen's probably been to this one that's on Highway 27, right here. See, I didn't even need the map for this. So this Waffle House is interesting. So this Waffle House is interesting. You have to drive by a Denny's where you can drop off, you know, consensual. You could drop consensual off at the Denny's, and the rest of us can go to Waffle House. This Waffle House, I've seen some action in. They've done some remodeling. That did not look like this. Oh wait, They move it. This is the one. I knew there was one. So they built a new one next to the old one. And then I think they tore down the old one. Yes, they closed the old one. So look at this shit. This one, Aspen, this one's not bad. Um, it's interest. This is the interesting one. So they built it. They built a new one next to the old one. I haven't been to this one in at least 10 years. It's been a long time since I've been to this one. So, and I guess they closed it. They closed the old one. I don't know why. I guess they just bought the property next to it and just called it a day. So I also noticed that a lot of the newer Waffle Houses, I don't know if it's like a zoning thing, but the newer Waffle Houses, as you can see, they had they have a short. The sign is lower. Is not as tall as the original ones. I've noticed that with all the new build ones, as far as Waffle House goes. It might be a zoning thing. Oh yeah, right. But you know, Waffle, there's that thing, and it is true. And I think Aspen can, check me on this. There the hurricane. What is it? The hurricane. The weather people. They use the Waffle House. This is the Waffle House quotient or something. They call it the Waffle House way. If a Waffle House is closed, shit's about to get real. As far as weather, as far as hurricanes or something, shit's gonna get real if a Waffle House is closed. And I can say that because when I lived in the Tampa area before I moved out here, there was that hurricane that came through, and they closed the Waffle House for the day, and everybody panicked. Everybody panicked. But you know what? When that hurricane went through, the day after that hurricane went through and went up the middle of the state, that Waffle House was open. That Waffle House was opened, and the traffic lights were not on. The Waffle House's power was on. The Waffle House, when you walked into that Waffle House, they handed you a single sheet of paper that said, "This is the menu that this is the not hurricane menu. This is our reduced food menu, and you can whatever is on this sheet is what you're gonna get is what you can get. No, not the full menu, but they had their basics. They had their staples like waffles, bacon, hash browns. They had the staples, but anything different, you were shit out of luck. And they did that for like a week. This Waffle House is interesting. That one on 27. Let's see reviews. Let's look. We didn't look at reviews. This one's best to go late at night because what you get is you get people coming from downtown Disney, or they don't call it downtown Disney anymore. Look at that. What is that? I don't know what that is. Disgusting. Da, 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 da. But this is the new look of the Waffle Houses. They look like this now. The interiors do. You can vibe with it or not. It still has that not quite sterile, but the older ones have a vibe. They have more wood grain. They have more darker colors. They feel more comfortable, for lack of a better term. They're more comfortable. This one, you get Champions Gate, which is some bullshit there. It's old people. It's a golf resort there. You got Bob Evans. Bob Evans is good. I they're good. It's just you know whatever. So there's that Waffle House, and then there's a Waffle House. See, I know my way around. That's 33. Here it is. No, that's not the one I want. Where is 33 where it comes off of the interstate? No, wait. Maybe that is the one. Wait, that's 98. I don't want that one. Oh, there's another one over here. There it is. This Waffle House is interesting. So you got this one here. Oh, tell me about it, Aspen. It's like I don't understand it either. You get off I-4, you come down here. This is technically 33, but not. I kind of call this one the Biker's Waffle House. The reason I say is because every time I've been here, there's been bikers there. Oh look, they're fixing the sign. They're fixing the sign. Um, this Waffle House usually has bike. Yep, see, there's a bike right there, motorcycle right there. Always, but every time I go by this Waffle, every time I went by this Waffle House, there were bikers. And this is, you know how they always have. I don't know if you guys have heard the. Yeah, true. Have you guys heard of the Denny's thing? Like, if there's two Denny's in a town, city, one of them will one of them will be good, one of them will be bad. And that goes for Popeyes as well. If you have two Popeyes in a town, go to both of them because one of them is going to be worse than the other one. Don't know how, don't know why. This Waffle House here, as far as Lakeland goes, is not the good one. I don't like this one. I will go to it, but I've never been a fan of it. The food tastes different here. Ooh, the fuck. I hate grits. This is why I hate grits. Look at that shit. Would you eat that? I wouldn't eat that shit. Someone turn on the music. Grits are disgusting, Aspen. Grits are fucking disgusting. If you need to add sugar, salt, butter, whatever the hell extra you need to add to it to make it taste like something, that's not something. That's just disgusting. This Waffle House is just east is on the east side of Lakeland. This is Lakeland here, on the east side of Lakeland, across from a Cracker Barrel. Where'd that Cracker Barrel come from? Is that Cracker Barrel new? I think that Cracker Barrel is fairly new. They closed the Cracker Barrels out here. And you know what I found strange? Burger King in Florida always gave me some kind of gastro issue. The Burger Kings out here are fantastic. I blows my mind. This is why it's a biker Waffle House. It's next to the Lakeland Harley dealership. Uh, this is why. So this Waffle House. If you want to get to it, it's on I-4 east side of Lakeland on your way to Orlando. But if you're gonna, there's two other there's this Waffle House, Boomer Cycles, yeah. This Waffle House is good. I took Dad there when I was visiting, when I was staying a couple of years, whenever how long ago ever that was. This Waffle House is pretty good. I have no problems with this Waffle House. It is off the beaten. It is. You have to look for it. So you get off the interstate and you have to look for this son of a bitch because it's tucked in there a little bit. It's not like out there like everything else, right? You have to drive into that one. This Waffle House is good. I've been to this Waffle House fairly frequently. Oh, there's a sign. Where's their sign? Well, son of a bitch. Do they even have a sign? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, they do. It's back over there. Okay. I've been to this Waffle House is not bad. It's right off I-4 on 98. This is Highway 98. The old Lakeland Mall over there. Well, it's still open. Anyway, there's this Waffle House. This is pretty good. I like this one. There's another Waffle House they recently built in Lakeland. It's in the south. That's like Hollingsworth. Here it is, right here. So this Waffle House was was built after I left Florida. Oh look, Oh, dude, crotch, man.